Winds were pretty good. We decided to sail through the night. We did 2-hour shifts. Winds were about between 10 and 15, although Jay on his watch encountered, what was it, the washing machine or whatever, going through
all those fancy curtains between the Marquesas and the other islands.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. And as dawn broke on Sunday morning, the south winds kicked into an unbelievable 20 to 30 knots. Seas were between 6 and 10 feet, and we circled the fort trying to find a place to anchor. They did not allow boats into their basin because of the shoaling over, so there was really no protective cover for us to anchor, so we had to decide to just head back. And it was pretty difficult from Fort Jefferson, about 2 hours back east towards the Marquesas, where it finally did lay down a little bit.
This is Marsea. What would you like to say? SOP, standard operating procedure. That's the Fort Jefferson turning red marker, and someday we'll come back when it has got quite as much flow. But this is a pretty good sized flow. Waves are high, you can see it. King and Green Electric is navigating towards Key West.
We sailed the seven seas, touched the distant shore, but the truths we have to tell have
Jefferson, about 2 hours back east towards the Marquesas, where it finally did lay down a little bit, but we were always bucking 15 to 20, 25 knot winds no matter what, but at least we weren't bucking 30. And as night approached, we just decided to anchor at a spot which was about 25 to 30 feet, wasn't near any island or anything. But it's like, okay, that's enough for today. We're just going to anchor.
It was smooth, man. We had a smooth anchorage.
Nice. It was nice. We had a great dinner, slept well, and it rained during the night. And that, of course, brought the cold front through. And again, the winds whipped up, but now we were dealing with northwest to north winds, which went up again to
And we're
20.
very favorable to where we were going.
It was favorable to where we were going, but it was very difficult sailing because it was very hefty winds. And by the time we...
Oh, I loved it. I loved
well,
it.
that's our adventure. We
Yeah.
just don't settle for anything less. Or
And then we had a following sea going and
doing
following
7
winds,
knots.
doing 7 knots and almost
following
9
sea.
coming into Key West.
And barely missing the 2 big cruise boats that were sitting there so that we could get to our anchorage. But we did, and you know, no mishaps. Everything was fine.
And we anchored. We docked at Galleon at the Galleon, and had a good time there. They treated us real nice.
And we went to, I don't know what the restaurant was called, but we had oyster shooters.
Raw bar.
Which was really spectacular.